Good evening. Welcome to Darlington. NIS night, always exciting. Looking forward to it today. Looking forward to it. Let me make sure I have everything up the way I want it, and then we'll be practicing. Looking forward to. Let me make sure this is all paused so you guys don't hear like a million copies of the stream. All right, it's exciting. We hit our first follower goal last stream. Thanks to everyone who has followed so far. Small number, but it's an important one nonetheless. So I'm actually going back out of this practice session and get registered for the race proper. There's still a few things I want to do to this car, but I'm feeling pretty happy with it at the moment. Got a top 5 in a test run a couple nights ago. If I play my cards right, I think we've got a winning car this week. I think. At the very least, we seem to have a top 10 car, which for NIS is always cool because you're competing against so many people and the fields are just so tight. So get registered in. We're gonna do some practice. I probably need to do some qualifying practice as well, because I scuffed my qualifying run last night and ended up starting way further back in the field, and I think that hurt my finishing position just a little bit. But I've had to make several changes to the car because of temperatures. iRacing does this. I don't know why they do this to us, but they do. Every series that is running this track with open setups has wildly different temperatures and like weather. So I'm having to chase the track temperatures essentially with my tunes, which is getting a little annoying. But we're making it work. I'm feeling pretty good about tonight. As long as nothing stupid happens, I am lucky so far this week that it has been clean. I haven't been involved in any incidents really yet. I had that one Xfinity deal, but other than that, it's been clean and consistent. So I'm hoping that that trend continues tonight while I'm on camera, but we'll see. Was it just cuts? Okay. Still. And I also need to check a couple other things. I'm gonna show you guys what I do here. So what I'm checking right now really is my ride height. I want this to be balanced in the turns. And this last run, this is not the one that I just did, but you see, after making a big tire pressure change, it kind of threw my balance off again. And this was making the car just feel terrible. So what I did was I made some adjustments, and I want to see how much that's improved. It didn't feel perfect. Still felt a little out of balance, but the faster lap time was about half a tenth better, and the overall average lap was about half a tenth better as well, though it was starting to fall off pretty hard there near the end. All right, it looks like I may have actually gone too far the other way. No, no, that's pretty good. It's really, really bouncy. It's a very bumpy track, but especially on the edge, oh, that's really close. It's not even a tenth of an inch off anymore. The front's almost perfect as well. Okay, I'm not going to touch the front. The front looks pretty good to me. But I am going to make a couple of small adjustments. Oh man, maybe 2 more clits on the inner arrows to get this right. Yeah, like it's about half a tenth between the two. That might be more than 2 clits. So I already lowered it, but then I'm going to go in here and do this. And that should balance out the actual difference in the ride height. So we're going to go in here, add that negative preload back. Now that's going to be getting pretty light. Which is a concern. So just to help with that, I am going to do that to tighten it back up. I feel like that low of a cross weight is going to be too low. We'll do that right there. Okay, like I don't want that cross weight to be so low. Yeah, that's a bit better. We'll go to the first negative number here. 53.4 is about where it's been. 53.1 will do. My biggest concern is it being too loose. That's what I want to avoid, is it being too loose. Right, we've got 20 minutes to make our final adjustments here. That's not the screen I wanted up. Hang on. That's the screen I want on the background. Okay. The balancing on this track is very strange because you can't tune each corner exactly the same because of how different they are. Like if I get the exit of 2 perfect, like where it doesn't push up too hard, the exit of 4 will be so undrivably loose that I can't drive the car. But if I get the exit of 4 perfect to where I can just throttle it out, the exit of 2 will be so tight that I can't drive the car. So you have to balance. It's never going to feel perfect. Well, don't put me into the same practice session that I just left from. I'm hoping that those changes will balance it out a bit better, and that I'll be a bit more stable in the long run here. But I've had to make a ton of changes to this particular variant of the setup because yesterday in the A Open, the track temp was a good 15 degrees hotter. So the car drove completely different. It was so much looser on exit, so much tighter on entry because the tires had absolutely no grip anywhere. It was horrible, and I still managed a top 5. Really got to perfect this line here. I've been a little aggressive in the center of the corner on this part of the track, and it's cost me time.
29.36275.
I need to quit being so shy about the wall. I got a bit too high that time. It's still going to be fast though. This session's about to end, which is hilarious. This will be a fast lap. 29.0. I'm gonna go ahead and back out of this session though because this isn't gonna give me good info. A, the temperature is way too low. The track temp in race is not going to be that low. I may have goofed. I may have actually registered back into the practice session rather than the race session. I don't know why it would put me in one that's about to end. We'll see here. Game? No, I am... Hang on. I think I did register into the practice session like an idiot. That would have been embarrassing. I'm going to stream the Darlington race. Proceeds to stream like a 2-minute practice session and get out of the race. All right. Gib. If there's a practice event results. This will put us on a hotter track. That'll be more like the actual race session, I believe. There we go. That's a different session. There we go. That's it. That's what we wanted. But I love Darlington. Tough track to drive, but very fun track to drive. Okay. I think I've sent it to everyone is set to watch. Get them views. My elixir of life got 0. That's terrible for my health. There we go. This is a bit more like what I'm expecting the temps to be, though they're cooler than I was expecting. This is perfect. That mid-90s, low 100s temp. The car has plenty of grip, but it's not so grippy that you that it gets locked down. I love nice intermediate temperatures. They're my favorite to drive on. I don't like driving too hot because it's so slick. I don't like driving too cold because then it's just your car is stuck in the ground. You can't do anything about it. Though weirdly enough, I also love night racing, so sometimes you just have to deal with it. We don't get to pick our temperatures. The game does that for us. So the conditions are a bit warmer now, not as overcast, so let's see how this feels. Definitely feel the back end want to slide a little bit. I'm worried that I might have the cross weights too low still.
29.833.
Maybe, yeah, do what I did right there more often. Let the car roll to the center rather than ride the brake the whole time.
29.251.
I've been really over aggressive in this part of the track recently. Still nearly got the wall. I got into the throttle too soon that time. I had to let back off. It's going to kill my exit.
29.2.
That 29.2 is actually a decent top race pace lap, though I have seen 29.1. Still too much speed through the center of the corner. That got me really tight. Can it handle it? Ooh. Okay, that's about as fast as I'm going to be able to go. Otherwise, it would get too loose.
9.275.
Now I'm behind someone, we get really tight. Yep, right into the wall. If I can get by this guy here, this will be a good test if I can actually pass someone. Not without getting too tight, no.
Clear.
Sorry, I didn't mean to wall you there.
Oh, good though.
So aero tide is definitely going to be an issue. No surprise there. This car always does that. Too much speed on the entry there. If you hit that wall right there, you're going to nuke your line every time. Had to turn the wheel a bit too much. That nearly spun me. Right, I'm not going to bother trying to set hot laps anymore. Just going to try and be a little consistent with the pace. I can get higher than that. About right there. And then wing it out of the corner. I was really bad about hitting the wall there yesterday, and that really cost me a lot of time. This guy's really backing up his entries.
Car 9. Jumped in fastest lap. 29.17.
A little loose.
29.69.
So in traffic, I'm definitely a little slow. Let's see if I can dive the exit here. I think we got the wall. We have our lap car coming up. And dive the
Still
entry.
there.
Oh, he's going to throttle it back up early.
Hold your line.
Whoa!
Clear. Inside. 29.74. Clear, clear.
How's that
Clear
for awesome
outside.
moves? It's like all picking them apart. I can definitely hear the back end wanting to come around. I'm hoping tonight's race will be clean. In fact, the A official I did a couple days ago was green all the way. That was really fun. I'm under no illusions that with what I'm seeing is going to be the same case here tonight. This is a really tough track. You're throwing a bunch of C license. Oh, okay. We're throwing a bunch of C license guys on it in a car that is not actually that easy to drive. And it's probably going to be a disaster. Jesus, the amount of cars. So I just watched 6 or 7 cars crash in one lap. Oh boy. That's confidence inspiring. And by confidence inspiring, I mean not confidence inspiring. Well. I'm really bad about doing that too. Overdriving the entry of 3 and 4 and just tapping the center of the wall. You have to be careful. If you do that, not only do you risk throwing the toe out of the front if you hit it with the wrong angle, you also risk getting hung in the wall. Thanks to our friend G-Forces. And then that corner feels really good now. Not as much speed this time. There we go. And gently roll it into the throttle and watch that downhill right there because that will spin you every time if you don't hit it right.
29.5.
So I'm in the 29.5s now. A bit too much on entry, that's going to hurt the lap time. Have to be careful getting too low there. I felt the car want to slide a little bit again. Control this thing actually. I'll go to 15 laps here.
20.
Now I need to do some qualifying practice, I think.
0, 7.
But funnily enough, the 29.2 I set on my first lap with this setup would have actually gotten me the pole yesterday, so I'll need to make several changes to the qualifying setup to more accurately match this one. I can definitely feel the center speed starting to fall off a little bit now. One more lap here.
29.
I'm into the 7s now.
9, 2.
I'm really burning the tires off pushing the edge of that corner so hard. Tire conservation is extremely important here.
29.
There we go.
8, 3, 2.
15 lap average of 29.5 is pretty good. The car feels better than it did yesterday.
Slow car down low.
Let's go and hop out of the car here. I'm going to check my telemetry, see if that's still looking pretty good. Because I did make several changes to the rear. I'm also going to check my tires. The fronts are wearing a bit more excessively than I would like, honestly. But honestly, the car itself felt good. I'm hesitant to change anything else. We'll close this out. No, do not discard. In fact, we'll save as. This is my NIS variant. Don't want to save over the actual published variant. Because the published variant felt really good. And I don't want to change it now. And that's the one that's actually meant for my lead race, the really big race I do every Saturday night. Let me send this to one person real quick. I don't think he's online right now. All right. Okay. Right. Telemetry. That's right. Telemetry. 29.2. 15 lap average 29.5. That's passable. I think that'll be good enough. To at least get a decent finish. I don't know if that's race winning pace, but I know it's decent as long as I don't get caught up in something stupid. Let's go to my not state analyzer, my Motec here. We need to load up the new file. Open. That's better. This is my right. This is my rear. The left now is actually a bit too high. Still, but it's not anywhere near as bad. Like if we pull up the comparison here, I think that looks a lot better. It was this one right here. So while the fastest hot lap was not quite as fast, I wasn't pushing it as hard. For one. Just pull up the fastest laps here. We'll make you, and then make you. So for one, the char was way higher here, which is going to get way too loose. I'm right at that limit to where the car is at its lowest possible point, about bottoming out too, it looks like. So yeah, it's nicer, it's lower, and the split is about the same actually, but that felt really good. I'm hesitant to change anything else, honestly. The front looks a lot better. Okay, we're gonna leave everything where it is. I'm happy. What I need to do now is grab the qualifying setup and mess with it a little. Yes. And Darlington R. NIS. Save over. Yes. I don't know why it asked me to save it twice. Then let's put the qualifying. I'm going to do this immediately. Apply. And I'm going to need to do this. To get this preload.
I was actually trying to go inside to stop frame.
52.1. That's pretty loose, but for a qualifying setup, that might be good enough. Oh, well, look at that. Perfect preload. That doesn't happen very often. Let's see how this does. This is quite a bit different. The one that I had was setting 28.8, but that was under different conditions. I think that was under overcast skies, so it was cooler. This is about... It's a couple degrees warmer. So let's see what this does. If I can set a 29.0, I think that'll be decent. That should be a decent starting spot. I'll need to check my telemetry on this too. I don't know what time it is. 54. We don't have much time to test this. My biggest concern is right here, coming out of 4, that's going to be too loose.
Check.
Little loose. Little loose there as well. But I still come out a bit better.
As you expect.
What was that, 29.1?
9.10.
That's
5.
decent.
That was your fastest lap of the
It's not 28.8, but it's close. Well, no, it's not close. That's what, 3/10? Almost 3/10. That was a little loose. Let's go over to the Motec real quick and see. I'm willing to bet with that tire pressure change, yes, those are data files. I'm willing to bet that was a bit unbalanced as far as the rear goes. Make sure we have the right thing. Yeah, turn 3. We're a couple tenths off. About a tenth, give or take, at any given point. The front is actually really well balanced. We'll make a couple changes to the rear. Maybe lower it a smidge to keep it from getting so loose. That's not going to be too big of a change, honestly. We'll go into here. We'll do this. This will also be a, let's see, we want the right side to be a bit higher. 3, 1, 2, 3. Apply. Get that preload out. Apply. Get that preload back. Apply. That's pretty loose. I'm going to add pound of rear tire pressure to stabilize. Let's see if that's any faster. And this is probably the last thing I'm able to do before I go into the actual race. Honestly, my biggest thing in qualifying is to not get the laps invalidated. If I go without doing that, I'll have a good time.
Car ahead.
We're gonna go. This is gonna fuck with the time a little, but that's alright.
271.
Little tight. That would have been an invalidation. Damn it. Yeah, that's really loose too.
20.
It's within the margin of error. Like, that's still a really decent time. I think 147 would put me in 11th as it stands instead of 9th. For the... out of how many people? Yeah. Like, I'll take it. We'll lower the rear a couple of clips, and that'll probably be the final thing that I do to this. It's actually pretty high. Why don't you lower that more than a couple of clips? That cross weight is still kind of low, honestly. Take the steering offset out of it too. I hate steering offset. I'll go to this. That's what I've got in the other setup. I can't camber that up anymore, can I? It's loose, but I'll just have to live with it. All right. Well, it's event time. I love the. I've been doing this for nearly a year, not streaming, but playing, and I love the feeling before a race. I still get a little antsy, a little jittery, especially when it's one that I'm feeling good about. Like, okay, go time. Can I make this actually work? But if you're just joining, welcome to Darlington. Not my favorite, but one of my favorite tracks. The Lady in Black, as we like to call her. Looking forward to a good result tonight. The racing here has been good so far this week. I'm hoping that trend holds, though NIS has a nasty tendency of disappointing you, so I don't know. Maybe it'll work. I'm going to save this as .q.nis real quick because this is a different variant for different conditions. If you want to buy my setups, you can go to the Discord, Team Vortex Discord link below. We have them for sale, and I post all of my updates. All right, open practice, join race. Let's go. It's a tough crowd tonight. We got a lot of big guys, big names online for NIS and other stuff. I see a lot of really important big names on that screen to my left. All right, I wonder what the temps are going to be for the actual race. Because I was tuning based on that like mid-90s. I'm hoping that I'm not suddenly nuked with like a 106. 105. I was nuked with a 105. Okay, that's awesome. 10 degrees hotter. I might have to take a bit of camber out of the front. I might need to lower the car a little bit to get it to grip better. I don't let this guy get ahead. I don't want his arrows screwing with me. Grip won't be quite as good. That means the times won't be quite as good either. I think in these temps yesterday, people were setting 29.3s for qualifying. If I can get like a 29.2, I'll be happy.
29.461.
All right, 29.3. 37.
9.375. You just hit the fastest lap.
I recognize some of these names. That's happening a lot more recently. Now that I've been at this for a while, you start to really recognize all the names. 29.3 will do. That was about pole position yesterday at these temps. I wasn't pushing it too hard either. I'd rather get the lap validated. I'm kind of paranoid after an incident that happened to me in my league at Las Vegas a couple weeks ago qualifying. Pushed it too hard and nearly lost my chance to actually race that week. So I've been a bit iffy with it ever since. Well, first in practice. That's a good sign. Qualify. Let's see what I can get out of this. It's a bit cooler. Okay. Not by a huge amount, but by a decent amount.
Green's out. Green
This
flag.
first lap
Green
doesn't
flag.
matter too
Here comes
terribly
your
much.
first time lap.
That would have been that's one being validation. Great.
One more lap.
Three 3-0. That puts me in second, I believe. Yep. We'll see if that
Flags
holds.
out.
Oh, I hate it. Barely touched the wall and they don't count it.
Distance instead of 193. I recognize that guy.
Well, maybe you don't touch the wall.
I love the smart ass comment in the what's that? NIS?
Still not real.
Not our NIS, QNIS. That would have been disastrous. I would have had to like scramble over to Garage 61 to grab a copy of my own setup. I've had to do that before, by the way. That's
Well, that
not
wasn't
fun.
good.
All right. We'll start a click lower here just for a bit more stability, and then we'll do this as well. Get that back. Yeah, 53 sits. I wanted to just be
Oh, gosh,
slightly
it's my
tighter
old nemesis,
Slightly
Tommy
tighter.
King. I'm just joking.
with the slightly higher temps. And then I can always undo that later. I'll need to remember it was double click and then another click on the right.
Yeah, he's potentially still inside the store.
Hey, look, YouTube's still up.
Oh, it's Motor Buddy Mark up in here.
All right. I see some familiar faces in here. Good evening, everyone.
Evening.
Shameless plug. I only do
Who
it
is
once.
ready to get their stripes?
I see some old familiar faces in here.
Fourth. I'll take it.
I don't have to worry about getting a Darlington stripe.
I'll be right back.
I take the preferred line, which is not using that high side of 3 and 4. Here that Josh guys in chat said if you don't get a 4X this race, you didn't race hard enough. Well, if you know how to race the track, you won't hit the wall.
Exactly.
Because I know how not to push and slide a car around and actually save some tire for a long run.
We are back and we are ready to
Wait, did you
race.
just say long run?
Oh yeah, I did both NIS races at Darlington last year. You'd be surprised. I actually got long runs in my split.
Had an A official the other day go green all the way.
I was going to say I had an A official. We had one caution at about halfway. It was great.
I mean, I'm not complaining. I could use a change of scenery after Martinsville.
But with these many people, it could be a whole lot different.
Let's just.
I'm
I'm glad I'm starting up front. I'm really glad I'm starting up front.
There last year, and I still finished fourth in both of them.
The estimated SOF is
Doing that on this race, just for some reason.
It's competitive
did
out
some
there.
changes
Head
to my
down,
rig.
stay sharp.
Let's just say I'm glad I'm starting in the front of the pack.
Why? You can easily get taken out in the front just like you can in the back, especially going into turn 1 and 2 when people don't lift off the bottom.
I'll take my chances up here and hope for the best and hope you're not right.
I think that's a smart play, William.
I'm hoping for some long runs. We tend to get pretty strung out here, so if that happens, we should be okay. So someone doesn't just randomly lose it.
With the track, Tim, the way I saw people running in practice, it might be very possible because if they push that car hard for 20 laps, they're going to be slipping and sliding and bouncing that wall too.
All right, 147 laps, I believe. That's 3 pit stops, right around, not 3, it's 2 pit stops, 3 runs total. Run about 50-ish laps apiece. Depends on how the car feels. Cautions, of course, throw that strategy completely out the window. I'm assuming a full green run, which probably isn't going to happen. I just open up the one who screws up.
5 cars left to grid. You have 5 additional sets of tyres for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
All right, to everybody starting behind me, since I'm on the low side, when I cross the start-finish line, I'm going to go
And
low
we
and
are
off the gas so I can
rolling.
drop in behind everybody.
Get it ripped in for me, Travis.
Don't know how I feel about starting on the high
I'm going
side,
to.
but we'll
I
see.
don't know how long I'm going to last in this race. I got home today and damn AC's busted. Perfect, just like real life. You're fine.
I got plenty of AC. I live in New York State.
Yeah, I live in Florida, the devil's asshole.
Same. We're in a winter weather advisory in New York here.
I didn't get that. I just got all the rain.
Oh yeah, no, it's just started snowing here, so yeah, we're having a great time. The big angry lake doesn't like it over here in western New York.
Get ready, going green.
I'm in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, New York.
All right, objective survive. What's up, fun boys? Love this place. Let's hope I survive.
20 minutes from walking swim.
6 hours, the greatest race event I ever went to there. Awesome.
I am 15 minutes from this race track.
Inside. Next car is clear. Still there.
Just gonna let this guy
Still there.
go.
Clear, clear.
Take it easy on these really cold tires.
Outside. Slow. 35.71. They're outside.
Throw the tires out too bad.
You're in third.
And there's my first stripe of the day. I know Matthew's going to be fast.
29.636. The car in C4 just hit the fastest lap. 29.371.
So probably brake a bit longer.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Aero tight behind that guy.
Next car is the leader.
Trying not to bring the tires off a bit while keeping pace.
What are you said tires?
29.733. The lead is ended on 29.652. Car outside. Next car is the leader. Clear.
Love to get a chance to lead here. Almost let off the brakes too soon there.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1 second.
And some aero block me, make me tight.
29.769.
A little bit there. It's one thing to catch them, it's another thing to pass them.
Car looks fine. No damage to report.
That was a bit too steep of a line. Yeah, I might have burned him up a little bit now.
29.885. The leader just did a 29.597.
Come on, car. Put
Car
down
looks
that to me.
fine. No damage to report.
We'll hang out here for now.
30.006.
Really tight to that section of the track.
Sorry, Mario, you picked up way more than I thought you were going to.
Thank you, John.
Thirty point two four.
They'll hit the wall. Jeez,
Car looks
man.
fine. No damage to report. Thirty point zero zero five. Sorry, Seth.
Inside, Flo.
29.944.
Thank you, sir.
That was too tight. Not rotating like I want it to. Yeah, like it's just not quite controllable.
Thirty point one two two.
Wow. Even when we let it completely off the throttle.
Thirty point one eight five. The leader just did a 30.008.
Really struggling here. Just tight. Burns the right front off pretty badly.
Thirty point two seven eight.
Well, like I just have no drive off. I'm having to let off the throttle so hard.
Thirty point four zero four.
Into the room, Tommy.
Car inside.
Problem. Let's keep swapping on out.
Five. Clear, clear. Outside. Hold your line. Clear.
That's his fault.
30.861.
That's looking good.
Colour's fine, no damage to report.
No engine braking is not great. I don't appreciate it too wet, but at least it's a problem, I see.
Clear inside. We've got damage on the back end. 30.
Sorry about the awkward spot, guy.
Car inside. Clear inside.
No worries. It's so early in the race, I wasn't too
We've
concerned
got
with it.
damage
I'm
on the
back
back
out.
end.
I don't know what that damage on the back is going to do to me.
I wasn't expecting. I was trying to catch you to where I could get you in 3. But
Tight, tight, tight.
Well, you were catching me. I would have let you go anyway.
30.737. The leader just did on 30.277.
I'm not going to try to burn up my shit right to the 25th.
Inside.
13, I was going to get into you there. I expect you to go to my outside there out of 2. I mean,
Hold your line.
I don't know why you did that.
Because I thought I was
There.
going to have
Clear, clear. 30.888.
Alright, sorry, I just didn't want you to think that was me pushing you up there.
I'm really struggling now. I might do an early pit, honestly.
30.837. Inside.
I need more turn on exit.
P5. P5. Clear inside. .089. Low car ahead. Go low. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Line up
I needed
single
that
file.
pretty badly.
The road is closed.
We need to make some
Yeah,
adjustment.
putting up with that crap 15.
We've got damage on the back end.
We're gonna add a little bit of
Catch
tire
about
pressure to the
23
front here.
south.
At
Road
the
is
turn
now
in,
open.
we'll add this, and then
Catch
we
about
will.
23 south.
He's trying to block me like that when I've got like 10 mile an hour faster on.
Left 23. Car by.
Couple of changes here.
there's always a choice.
Yeah, don't block. I wasn't going to change my braking point just because you decided to be an idiot.
Sounds like you're kind of mad about it.
Pit box in 10,
Sounds like you ran him over.
5,
And it wasn't the first
3,
time he did it either.
2, 1. Right here. All the damage is
10
repairable.
seconds. I'm not even gonna bother
Well,
with it,
I thought
honestly.
we were racing.
We'll see how this feels.
Move it, move it.
Man, my tires still look good. 93, 94, 92, 90.
Yeah, I had a 74% right front. The rears are fine, it's the fronts that were falling off.
One lap till we go green. Line up on the outside.
Yeah, I needed that caution. I was falling back pretty hard.
Sounds like you used up your Mr. Feelgood a little too early.
I was trying to get by the 30, and I just kind of lost them over time. So yeah, I pushed it. I'll fucking do it again.
We've got damage on the back end. Get ready. Going green.
I had half of my defense at 26 star, but I thought
Pace
better of
car
it.
is in.
Decided it wasn't worth the possible 1 week or more vacation. Especially so early in a race.
Green flag, green flag. Deleted. Did a 50.34. Inside. 13.243. P5. P5. Yellow flag's out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Let the 29 car by.
Matthew, why were you so far back on the start there?
Because I'm trying not to speed.
Okay, well. We'll go again, I guess. So I'm thinking top 5, maybe top 10 car. Burns up the fronts a little too fast. At least with the way that I was driving, it burns up the fronts a little bit too fast.
Pit road is now open.
Come on, 17, let's go.
It didn't put fuel in my car. It's doing this shit again. Keep your eye on your fuel, guys. The auto fuel is bugging out again.
Pit road is closed.
Yeah, I saw it leave a bunch of people without enough gas to finish the race in an A open.
I'll expect there to be another caution before that becomes a problem. So at 43 laps. So.
I ain't used such a thing in 15 years. I'm not going to start now.
So you'll have to manually fuel your car. At least I will. Mine's my auto fuel is broken. Oh, yeah, that's the dude that was in my race the other night.
One lap till we go green. Line up on the
Alright, well, let's
outside.
hope I don't need to get fuel early. The 43 laps and some change is about where I expected to have to get new tires anyway for this. Split the run to like 230 some odd lap. Means we got what 100 and. Run as far as
Are
I
we
can.
on one to go here?
Just run as far as I can. If you have to go green, I'll
Yeah.
adjust, make it work somehow.
Get ready, going green. Pace cars in. Green, green, green. Point 0, 0, 2. Inside. Stay high. Still there. Clear, clear. Car inside. Still there. Still there. Still there. You're up top, 3 wide. Inside, 2 wide. Clear, clear. 31.313. Deleted.
Wide downshifted right there.
1.284. You're in 5th.
What we call a certified brain off moment. Oh, this is the downshift point.
Sorry for the bump there.
Inside.
No problem.
Stay high. Still there. Still there. They're inside. Inside. Still there. They're inside. The car in C1 just hit the fastest lap. 29.37.
Matthew's just driving through people today.
Back in 5th. Clear, clear.
Was that being told there was something on the inside? Now is Matthew going to run through the 7 after what the 7 did to him, or is he going to let it be? We should have slowed down a bit more than that.
That was your fastest lap official. The leader just did on 29.968.
Every week, Mario.
Outside. Clear.
There we go. That works. Loose there.
29.874. You're back to 4th now.
cars flying.
29.445. W Fox less efficient. Point 9.56. The car in C2 just missed the fastest lap. Point 9.34. Point 9.635. The leader just did a 29.84. Car
Got it.
outside.
Good job.
You're outside. Car outside.
Sorry, 7. I was trying to stay off of you.
Did a shitty job of it.
That is 100% fair.
They're outside. Inside. We got damage on the front end. We've got damage on the back end. Stay high.
7 resets. I don't know what all that did to the car.
9, 6. They're inside. .198.
I guess we'll swing out here for a while.
Car
Thank
outside.
you, 30.
Hold your line. 30.121. Clear. You're in the top 10.
Sun's coming back out.
Inside. Clear, clear. .09.
Sorry about that. .042.
I am faster than these guys, but I don't want to force the issue too hard. There's
Yellow,
the
yellow,
caution.
yellow. Line up single file.
Yeah.
The road is closed.
Maybe we can recover now. How many power sets do we get? We still have auto fuel here. I'll just have them add a full tank. I can remember which one it is. This.
What the hell is that?
And once again, sorry, 7. Hopefully your damage isn't too bad. I know you smacked the wall pretty good.
Pit road is now open.
Appreciate the apology.
This might be a bit too much.
I appreciate it, Jim. I'll remember that though.
Gee, I like the way that felt. I will keep that change. What we'll do is we'll actually go up.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. All the damage is repairable.
With the temperatures having gone down, we'll put the car a bit more on rails here. You know what? I'll get the damage repaired. Get rid of that aero nonsense. And then I'll have to drive through the field, but we have 100 laps to do it, hopefully.
Alright, we're done. Get going, get going.
It's like one person stayed out. Don't know who that was.
Line up single file. Catch stop 27. Car.
Jordan, you had a bad pit stop, man.
One lap to green. Line up on the outside. Catch stop 28. Car. Car looks fine. No damage to report.
There we go. Looks like I still need a bit more fuel to finish the race. We got 3 sets of tires left. What we're looking like that time. Yeah, I didn't run anywhere near as hard that time. Let's hope I can keep that up.
Just so y'all know, I was trying to get caught up in the field, but I'm not doing this, so I'm going to be down low so you guys can go high.
Alright, well, let's see if I can
Me
get
being
myself
stuck
to
in
these
front of
cars.
y'all is not a good fucking idea.
Did
Get
someone
ready.
not pit?
Going green.
Yeah, I was trying to get caught up to the field.
Pace car is in.
This is going to be fun to watch.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag. The lead is hit on 3.186. Inside. 57.959. Car outside. They're outside. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Let the 8 car by.
I'm glad I stayed on the apron right there. That 8 car came back up across the track.
Come on, guys.
Pretty good. The 7 survived. If he had gotten taken out in that, it would been my fault. I would have been very
trying
upset.
to say they didn't hook.
We call that the next gen blues.
Pit road is now open.
Sorry, 16, go ahead.
Well, that gave me about several spots right there.
Lucky dog coming hot.
That looked like it took out some good race cars. I'll let you be getting even more spots back.
Oh, the 19 got in that wreck. That's a damn shame. Fucking hot garbage.
Pit road is closed. Car 12. Got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside. Let the 12 car by. Catch stop 18. Car.
Clutch
Let
Ghost,
the 18
Clutch
car by.
Ghost, Clutch Ghost. Clutch ghost. How much iRacing I'll stop now. Not that it really matters. I'll need to get tires anyway, but you know.
One lap till we go green. Line up on the inside. Catch about 7. Cha.
So in theory, if I could save fuel, I could make it. We've got 87 laps, so I don't know. That's pretty close. I'd have to save like 10 laps of fuel.
Hey Josh, I'm just going to let you go on the start. I'm just going to lay back. I'm so many laps.
Get ready. Going green.
Yeah, that's fine. Appreciate it, Travis. Good to see you again, buddy.
Pace cars
You
in.
too. Hey Ken, I'll stay low.
Alright, let's try this again.
Green flag. Green flag.
This is good.
Car outside. 11.572. Hold your line. You're in the top 10. Keep low. Still there. Clear. The leader just did a 31.115.
So can we set the wall right there. Jesus, what's opening as going to the corner?
Car outside. 30.012. Still there. Clear. Caliber fine. No damage to report.
That is a bit too much that time.
Keep high.
Maybe we can move the whole school off.
They're inside.
I wasn't doing it by choice. This car's that wrecked.
29.906. The car in speed 2. Just
Sorry
missed
about that.
the flag. 29.232. Car outside. They're outside.
Got far enough to drive when you don't even have a wrecked car.
A little loose still.
Couldn't agree more.
29.613.
I'm gonna avoid scrubbing the tires too hard there. That's what's been killing me. We're going 96 of these now.
29.521.
Sorry, Nick.
we still gonna get more, I guess. We're gonna wreck each other up here in a second, I think.
29.417.
That would get lost in lack of suspicion. The lead is just did on
29.71.
We've got 2 Walmart cars. Take my way through these dudes without causing too much trouble.
Car outside. Still there. Clear. Yellow flag is out. Line up.
I just have the spot
The
too.
road is closed.
Decision time. We'll still have about
Keep
57 laps
digging
left.
here. Keep digging.
Not sure what happened there after the fact.
Pit road is now open.
Entire set, so I got left 3. Man, we barely used this set though. But if we go green the rest of the way, give me 4 freshies. And fill up the car the rest of the way as well.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
How do you even manage to get a 0.1 second up?
Just remember, you only get 5 sets of tires.
All clear. Punch it.
And from here I can one-stop
Line
it, I
up
think.
single file. Jet stop 20. Job.
We'll save a little fuel here as well by clutch coasting. And then we'll set this to add 1.8 gallons, I think is the lowest it'll go. Just in case I have to do a stop and go, like a splash and go.
One
Now
lap
we'll
till we go
uncheck these,
green.
we keep that
Line
up.
up on the outside. Jet stop 20. 8. Job.
Now my hope is that we go green the rest of the way now. And I can save enough fuel to make it to the end. We've got 75 laps and I'm sitting at 72. We'll have 74 when we come around.
Why is it putting me here?
Get ready. Going green.
Just gonna drive it down pit road for you.
Pace cars in.
Now we really take it easy.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag. .187. You're in the top 10. Car outside. Hold your line. Keep low. Clear.
I legit think I can save the fuel I need by just running it in drift for a little while.
31.559. The lead is issued on 31.435. Outside. They're outside.
Oh, there goes. He's going to drop my cars all day, too.
Okay, we're halfway to the finish. 30.067. Car inside. Clear, clear.
And we get that close and we got the goose. There's another benefit to this too. I'm not pushing cars anywhere near as hard through 3 and 4.
Hey Dan, am I blinking at all?
No, not right.
29.66.
Yeah, you did.
Come on, let's go, Loper. I'll back off early.
Whoa!
They're inside.
Oh, 28. Sorry, I was not expecting you to be that slow on entry.
Still there.
Car looks fine. No damage to report.
Hold your line. Clear, clear.
Car looks fine. No damage to report.
30.206. The lead is issued on 29.519.
10x, that sucks. After having such a clean race the other night, too.
Five, you suck at holding a line, my guy. You're like swerving and stuff, bro. Unless you're trying to block me or something, I don't know.
Outside. Clear.
We drove it a little, but nothing too major. This 10 car's really starting to struggle now.
29.47.
Just the walking.
Car inside. P5. They're inside.
Okay.
30.432.
We're back in the back corner way more than I'm anticipating. Ooh, there goes someone. Good save.
Go ahead, gather it in, gather it.
Caliber 5, no damage to report. 29.713. Deleted did a 29.879.
Look at this. Good save, Tim.
Clear, clear.
I'm right on the edge of fuel right now.
29.836.
You got it.
Puts me lower than I would have liked it to.
29.982. Car inside. Hold your line. They're inside. 30.275.
These guys' tires are going to get real old, real fast. Those struggles like he's really struggling. It's getting so dark I can't see. Just let me up, bud. Jeez.
Car inside 30.582. E5. Clear, clear. Caliber 5, no damage to report. Car outside. Still there. Clear. 30.408. You're back in fifth.
That dude was a freaking hazard. I can hear the tires starting to streak just a little bit now. Coming that by diving the corners like that, he starts to burn off his tires. I don't know if he's trying to save gas or not. These guys up front have to pit here within the next 20 laps, I think. Block me lucky day there, don't you, man?
30.385. Car outside. Clear. Back and forth now.
Wasn't sure getting one more again.
Deleted digit on 30.296.
Not as tight as I was, but definitely still feeling it a little.
30.03.
About half a gallon short right now.
Thank you, driver.
This man in the 6 is having a terrible race.
30.356. Car inside. Clear inside. .595.
from right. Let's see.
31.014.
Up the right.
Deleted did a 30.433. Colours fine, no damage to report.
We got people pitting.
30.616.
How many more laps does these even have on their tires at this point? Or not their tires, but their fuel rather. Maybe another 20.
Colours fine, no damage to report.
Turn 4, watch out. Be safe.
We got if they manage to spin it out right before people hit their pit window. I'm gonna be very mad.
30.503.
Down low 15, I'll give it to you. I'll back out her.
There goes for 7.
Back to third. Keep digging.
What was that?
Oh, the weapons can change on them too.
Deleted did a 31.107. Yellow flag is out.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. How do you guys manage to throw a yellow when we're strung out like this? Christ above, people. Well, there goes my, my...
So 23, is there a reason why you felt the need to have the brake check me 3 times in the corner?
I was going to win this race.
What was that, buddy? I couldn't remember it. Couldn't really hear you.
I was going to win this race.
You mean when you ran
I had the fuel. I had the position. I had the tires.
You don't have to hit the brake to stabilize the car. It's called counter steering.
4 fresh tires.
Yeah, but you send me to the wall, buddy, I do. So you can watch the replay if you want, but if you hear the brake, nothing more to say about it.
Top about 26.
I had the fuel. I had the tires. You guys just screwed me out of what was probably a guaranteed win. You fucking idiots.
You forget Darlington, nothing's a guaranteed here.
Pit box in 10.
Oh, I'm well aware. If I get... I can't believe people manage to spin out by
5,
themselves like that. It's ridiculous.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Go, go, go.
Be mindful, you only have one set of tires remaining.
Line up single file.
I definitely was the ability to make it. I needed to down, honestly. I was not going to pit until the caution came out.
I was clutch coasting on occasion to keep my fuel in the green. I was right on the window. I had it perfect. I had a good lead over the dude behind me and the two in front of me. 7:29. How close were you guys to pitting?
I literally just came out of the pits from P3. Lost that lap.
I was 15 away from pitting.
1 lap to green. Line up on the inside.
Just had to keep it together for a few more laps, but no, that's too damn hard.
Were you not shifting, William? Is that how you save fuel?
A mixture of that, really to save tire, and then when the fuel started getting a bit too red for my liking, I would clutch coast a bit of 1 and 2 and get about 1/10 of a gallon back. And I was right on the window. And I was pulling away from Cameron behind me, who I'm pretty sure is on the same strategy. Alright, well, it's getting dark now. Let's see how this car handles in the night.
Get ready. Going green. Pace car is in. Green's out. Green flag. Green flag. 12.026. Car outside. Stay low. Still there. Clear. Next car is leader.
Oh, you're going to be that guy.
Thanks a lot, Juan.
Colours fine, no damage to report.
I'm damaged,
31.112. Back in second.
You suck,
Next car is the leader.
Yeah, no problem.
29.375.
75 lap succession. The leader just did a
29.338.
It's quitting the wall.
29.1.
He just hit the fastest lap. The car in P4 just hit the fastest lap.
29.043. fastest lap.
I downshifted like that. I'm not going to attempt that move again, 7. Whoa!
Inside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear, clear.
That was close. Good save, by the way.
29.525. The leader just did on 29.568. The car in C5 just hit the fastest lap. 29.03. Car outside. Stay low. Clear.
Jonathan, I'm not trying to pass you. I was just trying to set the fast lap.
29.168. You're in first.
Or Josh was sorry.
No worries, I said that's what you were doing.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.1 seconds.
Of course, it gets hung up in the wall right there.
I wasn't trying to block you 5. I just didn't see you coming up.
29.586. No worries.
I'm pulling ahead here, please. No cautions.
29.507.
Front stretch.
Lord help me if you guys cause another caution.
I'm sorry. That's my fault. Totally on me for that.
Keep your shit together or I will end you all. Someone's high on the front stretch. Reset your car. I'm reporting you.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
I'm reporting your ass. You do not do... You do realize that sitting the car in the racing line like that to intentionally cause a caution is comically against the rules, right?
Yeah, guy had his car nosed into the wall on purpose.
He was doing it so on purpose that I think he was doing burnouts into the wall, actually.
Catch stop 12. Copy.
Hey, Dipkit, that's where my wreck ended. I wasn't trying to bring out a caution.
Then back the car off the racing surface. It's a lot safer.
Whole field coming? No, you lock the wheels down. If that's where he ended, he should just stay right there and lock it down. Y'all aren't blind. You see me fucking wreck in there against the wall.
Try it. Lucky dog coming, I got.
I wasn't pushing too hard. I'm going to take right sides only. No, I'll take 4.
Let the face
I
car
don't know
by.
who some of you motherfuckers think you are. But I wasn't trying to bring a caution out, and that's where the fucking car wrecked. So anybody with consent will not move.
Towing is always an option, man. It's also safer.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2.
Nah, you'll lose
one.
about 5 laps.
Right
so,
here.
So unless your car's destroyed, you're not going to do that.
Okay, go. 50 for tires. Make them last the rest of the race. Line up single file. Catch stop 9. Car.
I regret not pitting now.
Can't believe my luck, man. I have a winning fuel strategy. Someone butts up, causes a caution. I'm pulling away from everyone behind me because I saved my tires early. Someone butts up and causes a caution. It's...
But he cares. Shut up.
Oh, go fuck yourself. My complaints are legitimate and you know it.
I just get tired of listening to you on the radio like the whole entire race from the time we pull off the pit road to the whole race, all the way to the end. Gets a little old.
They have a mute button for a reason. Use it.
I've already
One
used
lap
it like
green.
5 times.
Line up on the outside.
Get tired of it eventually.
These guys didn't
It never been a lot like Dixie. Best races I've ran, I've had my mute or muted everybody and then forgot about it.
Added fuel that I shouldn't have, damn it.
Hey, now we get to do 3 green white checkers.
I'll tell you, shoot, he doesn't sit here and me complain that this is a home track and I've never won on here. Oh, see you in the infield care center after turn 1. I was going there to go be a wreck.
They're going to be on like 20, 30 lap old tires, I think.
Get ready. Going green.
Looks like you keep everyone else that pitted behind me. I've got a really good shot here. 5 laps to make it happen.
Pace cars in.
Cameron, please do not run me over.
I'm glad I took 4 tires as well.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag. The lead just did a 19.17. Inside. 14.445. They're inside. It's going well. Big minute. Are outside. They're outside.
Where the fuck are you, Dan? You're blinking so bad I can't see you.
Full fucking tires.
31.142. Back and forth now.
He does.
Car looks fine. No damage to report.
If I can quit slamming myself off the wall, I'll be able to catch these guys.
29.722.
It's not going to make a difference. I don't have enough laps now.
Car looks fine. No damage to report.
Doesn't feel like I don't have damage.
Here we go. 29.275. Outside.
Wow, I can't believe you on those old tires managed to do that. I should have stayed out. Damn it.
White flag. 1 to go. 29.239. Are outside. Slow. Still there.
That's about right.
Good win, Johnny. Looks like staying out was the way to go here.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Should have stayed out. Good race. God damn it, man.
You saying I only got new team 7 after restarting third. I don't know why y'all want to go forward in 3 wide into turn 1. It shouldn't have listed.
Bring it on home.
Johnny McNamara goes 2 in a row.
I should have just stayed out. I was faster than all of them.
It's okay, Cameron. I'll remember that for the league race next Tuesday.
Oh, apparently I got 12th.
Good day to be a Walmart car. Yeehaw.
What the fuck happened here, man? I know I sent it. But Jesus, how did I not clear this fucker?
My damn Stroh's Light beer can is busted, buddy.
Well, at least you got one Mark Martin car in the top 5, I guess. So that's something. I know there were 3 Mark Martin teams in this race, at least.
Jesus. And then he just kept driving it into me. Ah.
So what happened to the Mark guy at one restart?
Look at that, just into me over and over and over. I guess he didn't appreciate the bump. I guess I should have just taken 4th, boys. I should have just stayed out.
7, just like you dumped me.
I should have just stayed out.
How much?
I think one of the guys that finished ahead of me.
And then look at that, just turn. I'm gonna go into this dude's fucking onboard. I guarantee you he was turning his wheel dead to the left.
Hey, Kenny, you are still in here. Go back to 32.
Look at that. He just never gets off of me.
I'm not mad at anything. I didn't mean to spin you out on that restart.
Well,
but
That's how that
were you
goes
trying to
sometimes.
go, buddy?
2 instances I should have won
Well,
this
I happened
race.
to be in here.
2 instances where I got
But,
screwed by someone else's
I forgot
incompetence.
about that. Yeah, I was. I mean, I
Go
was
before
clear
this
on the
last caution.
inside
Where
when
even was
my
the
for my
7 car
spotter
at this point?
told me I was clear, so I got down to drift up on the. I don't know. I gotta go look at it. But I watched earlier, and it just was a deal. I mean, it just be touched. I wasn't mad about it. It wasn't your fault. I know you didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah, no, I'm not mad either. I hope I didn't destroy your car in that.
I'll have to save the
I was
replay.
just thinking at the time.
God damn it,
where did you
dude.
expect me
I
to go?
had
can't
that.
Really go,
I
can't
fucking
go on the
had it,
aprons
and
with
then
my
I
car
didn't.
Isn't set up to go down there. I was like, whoa.
Let's do a review. Gotta be fucking kidding me, dude.
I just wanted to get your
Twice
take
I
on
put
it.
myself in position to have this race won when the pit cycled. And then again, no, once when the pit cycle, and then once again, I'm gonna lose some safety rating. Flat 0. Still gained a bit of I rating. Yeah, fucking deserved, dude. Can't believe that. Led 11 laps. Had less than 10 to go. Ah, man. Well, I got clips to make, guys, so. Hope you enjoyed Wednesday night NIS. We'll get another shot at it Friday. I know for a fact now that we've got the car that can win without any real issue. It's just, you gotta be fucking kidding me with this luck, man. This is getting a little ridiculous now. I'm getting a bit sick of it, to be frank with you. Not a single person could keep their shit together when it mattered most, I swear. How many cautions? 7? That's unacceptable for a track that gets so strung out. God damn it. All right. Peace out, everyone.